Sometimes we get really lucky in our friendships and companionships. And our next presenter, he fills in a gap and a void that, quite honestly, I need sometimes. He has no problem coming to me and discussing some heavy issues, and I appreciate that every time he does. He really does make me and the NEB better. Alex Navarro. Your best hand. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, so the lights are still not bright enough. I can see everybody, so that's great. You guys look wonderful. It's great to be back. I guess a couple of fun facts. Last time we were here in 2019, I was in my 30s, and I had a little bit of hair, just a tiny bit. With that said, I will get underway here. So, on December 23rd, 2021, just 2 days before Christmas, the pilot of twin Cessna November 340 Juliet found himself in dire need. While navigating over the mountainous terrain of Colorado, the twin Cessna pilot encountered severe icing. With visibility decreasing and the ability to hold altitude becoming less likely as the ice built, he would reach out to the one source that might be able to help him: air traffic controllers. On this day, that would be Morgan Farmer, while she was being trained by her trainer, Jake Zakrzewski. And I've definitely been trying to pronounce that as correctly as possible, Zakrzewski. All right. It started with vectors and requests for lower altitudes, but as far as terrain and minimum altitude restrictions, there wouldn't be much to give. Morgan was the epitome of calm and collected, her voice never giving a hint of panic. She calmly assisted with vectors, altitude assignments, and guidance towards areas she knew to be in better weather for this twin Cessna. Even when Morgan saw that this pilot was heading toward higher terrain, she calmly informed the pilot with a gentle reminder to begin his turn, never wanting to panic this pilot while trying to save his life. And when she reached a point where her training hadn't yet covered, Jake seamlessly stepped in and began pulling on his years of experience at Denver Center. Jake started using his knowledge of the exact terrain as the pilot dipped below the MIA, as well as soliciting weather updates from other pilots in the area in hopes of putting November 340 Juliet in conditions that would result in a safe outcome. As you'll hear, this was far from the only aircraft that they had. Just another typically busy day at Denver Center. Morgan and Jake both knew that getting November 340 Juliet out of this situation would require no mistakes and fast solutions, while also juggling the workload demands of the day. Please show the video.
November 0 Juliet Sierra, go ahead.
Can you get us turned or now? We're picking up a lot of ice pretty heavy now.
November 0 Juliet Sierra, fly heading 170.
170 from 340, go Sierra.
November 0 Juliet Sierra, do you need a little lower? I can give you 12,400.
Yeah, it's lower house down to 1,000.
For 0 Juliet Sierra, just going to maintain 12,400. Number 0 Juliet Sierra, thank you. Montrose altimeter 29999. Were you able to pick up the weather?
Yes, we got the weather.
Number 0 Juliet Sierra, are you able to maintain 12,400?
We got a lot of ice. Fly back up to 124. Looks like it's out of here, just yeah.
Number 0 Juliet Sierra, roger. Clear direct Dari, cross Dari at or above 12,400. Zero to approach Montrose Airport. I have been told that the icing improves over Dari. Remember 0 Juliet Sierra, you are going towards higher terrain. I need you to make that turn towards Dari, Delta Alpha Hotel Romeo Yankee. Thank you. November 0 Juliet Sierra, low altitude alert. Check your altitude immediately. Cross Dari, out or above 12,400.
Number 0 Juliet Sierra, do you want vectors towards the airport for lower terrain? Right now you're in 12,000 minimum IFR altitude. I can give you vectors for lower terrain if that's going to help.
The vectors will help. We got a lot of ice to fight with.
Number 0 Juliet Sierra, roger. Fly heading 010 if you're able. 010 on the heading. Maintain 12,000 if you're able.
We're showing 12,000. We're trying to 010.
Number Zero Juliet Sierra, Roger. I'm going to try to vector you for the visual. The lowest I can get you is going to be 10,000 feet. Do you think you'll be able to get that?
Well,
Yeah, 2431 changed. Actually, yeah, 2431. Are you at VMC conditions yet?
we're in IMC.
Yeah, 2431. Roger. I'm just going to hold on to you for a little bit longer. Got an aircraft in distress right now. Just kind of want to know when you're going to break out there.
Gotcha.
Zero Juliet Sierra, say the flight conditions.
We've been touched to the ice, and we're IMC.
Zero Juliet Sierra, Roger. Are you able to maintain altitude right now?
Yeah, we're holding steady at 11.9.
Zero Juliet Sierra, Roger. I can lead you on that heading on the 010 heading. Just confirm you're on a 010 heading.
Turning left to 010.
Zero Juliet Sierra, Roger. Just let me know if you can't maintain 12,000. I'm going to try to find out when you're going to break out there.
Okay. 2431 split breaking out 11,000. Thank you, 1,000. Okay. What is it breaking out?
Zero Juliet Sierra, you're going to start breaking out here in about 30 seconds.
We're out, we're out.
Zero Juliet Sierra, let me know when you start shaking off some of that ice.
Well, thank you, 2402.
Zero Juliet Sierra, set of flight conditions.
We're CFR.
Zero Juliet Sierra, Roger. The traffic you're following is a United Airbus at your 1 o'clock, 5 miles. You have that traffic in sight. You're going to follow him in.
We're looking here on access windshield.
Zero Juliet Sierra, that's no problem. Just maintain that 10 heading if you're able. Maintain the 10 heading. Let me know when the ice breaks off the windshield. I'm going to clear you for the visual approach, and I'll get you lower again in another 15 seconds. Zero Juliet Sierra, say the flight conditions.
VFR now, guys.
Zero Juliet Sierra, is the windshield, are you able to see out the windshield? Zero Juliet Sierra, are you able to see out the windshield?
Yes, moderately. 34000.
Zero Juliet Sierra, if you want me to vector you for a downwind to 17 or you want to circle, that's fine as well. I just got to kind of know what your windshield's looking like right now.
Fair enough. The ice is flying up. That's downwind to 17 is good.
Zero Juliet Sierra, the runway is your discretion. It's no problem. I've got all the traffic behind you. Slow it down. You cleared visual approach to Montrose Airport. Runway to your discretion. Just call me as soon as you get on the ground for the cancellation, please.
Okay, clear my discretion, and we'll call you on the ground, but it's all the ice is gone now.
Zero Juliet Sierra, Roger. Are you still planning to circle the 17 or are you going to try to make it into 3-5?
I'll go into 3-5.
Zero Juliet Sierra, change to advisory crew. Call me on the ground once you're clear of the runway. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you. 24000. Denver Center, suspect 24000 on the ground.
So let me tell you a little bit about Morgan and Jake. When you consider the total time and training they've been able to accomplish with all the training pauses that we've seen during the pandemic over the last 2 years, it's actually been a very small amount of time that they've been together as a training team. For Morgan, this is her only FAA air traffic home as she just joined the FAA in 2019. And for Jake, this is his first time taking on the task of training anyone in his 10-year career. Both relatively new to this respective stage in their careers, and yet fully capable and ready to take action when the flying public needs it. As the saying goes, expect the unexpected. And that is true for all air traffic and aviation safety professionals. These moments won't wait for us to be comfortable, and they certainly don't request permission. They happen with no accounting for experience, certification, or tenure. And on this day, when this pilot needed Morgan and Jake, aspiring trainee and first-time trainer, they were there and they were ready. NACA family, please join me in congratulating the 2022 Northwest Mountain Archie League Award winners, Morgan Farmer and Jake Zakrzewski.
So this is a surprise. I didn't know we won this award. So thank you. So first off, I want to thank my wife, Nikki. Home stays at home. and work stays at work. And all the rest of the NACA spouses out here, we couldn't do it without you, especially with 6-day work weeks. I want to thank the entire executive board. Especially Alex, Josh, the AR VP. You guys have been monumental in, COVID's taken a lot from us, personally and professionally. We haven't been able to do this for a few years now, and we all started, separating. I know we've had some drag-out fights. Josh and I have had some drag-out fights about stuff with COVID, and I'm just glad that we're all able to make it back here and just kind of start meshing together. I also want to thank all the bartenders and servers here. So if we can give a round of applause to them. Because without you, this wouldn't happen. So thank you. And then obviously, we've kind of heard this before too. All the controllers that are at home, all of you controllers that are sitting out here now, you guys do this stuff every day. And I can't remember who said it here earlier, but if it wasn't us in the seat, it would be someone else. And the same outcome would happen. We're consummate professionals. We're not just center controllers at Denver Center. But seriously though, everyone sitting at home right now that may be watching this, thank you. We see what you're doing, what you're doing. I know NACA sees what you're doing, and it's just nice that NACA is here to fill in the gap, to show that appreciation. So thank you.
I'm just grateful to be here. It's an honor, and yeah, it's, I don't know.